Less than P class equals data end equals 537. Data start equals 74 greater than. Hey everyone, let's talk about what's been making waves in New York City and beyond. The ongoing saga of congestion pricing. If you've been following the headlines, you know the federal government just tried to give NYC an ultimatum. Shut down the Central Business District Tolling Program, aka congestion pricing, by Sunday. But here's the twist. Governor Kathy Hochul and the MTA didn't flinch. The cameras are still rolling, and the tolls are still in place. Less than P class equals data end equals 1118. Data start equals 539 greater than. Now why all this drama over a $9 toll to drive into Manhattan below 60th Street? Well, this isn't just about tolls. This is about the soul of the city. Traffic, public transit, the environment, and the economy. Hochul and the MTA say the program is working, and the numbers agree. Since its launch in January, traffic in the congestion zone has dropped by 11%, which is a huge deal in a city where gridlock used to be the norm. Travel speeds are up, buses are moving faster, and the streets are actually becoming more livable. Even noise complaints have dropped significantly. Less than P class equals data end equals 1495. Data start equals 1120 greater than. And it's not just traffic that's seeing improvement. Business is booming. Broadway attendance has jumped nearly 20%. Restaurant reservations are on the rise. And retail sales are up almost $1 billion. There were all these fears that congestion pricing would push people away from the city. Turns out, more people are coming in. And yes, even cab rides are increasing. Less than P class equals data end equals 1924. Data start equals 1497 greater than. So why the pushback from Washington? Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy argues there's no toll-free way into Manhattan, calling the toll elitist. But let's be real. The average New Yorker isn't driving into Midtown. Most rely on subways, buses, or trains. The real elitism is pretending that everyone has a car and free parking in Manhattan. In truth, only 1% of low-income workers drive into the Central Business District. Less than P class equals data end equals 2376 data start equals 1926 greater than. The legal argument against the toll also feels shaky. During Trump's first term, federal agencies never once demanded a toll-free option as a requirement. Now, in a complete reversal, they're acting like that was always part of the deal, even though internal memos show otherwise. And legal experts are calling this out for what it is, a politically motivated attack on a program that's already been approved and is already making a positive impact. Less than P class equals data end equals 2820. Data start equals 2378 greater than. Despite the threats and the deadlines, there's no court order to shut the program down, and the MTA isn't backing off. In fact, they're suing the federal government to protect it. Why? Because this program is set to raise $15 billion in funding for public transit. That's money for all electric buses, accessible subway stations, flood protection, and better train signals. Real infrastructure improvements that New Yorkers desperately need. Less than P class equals data end equals 3188. Data start equals 2822 greater than. Look, this isn't about politics. It's about progress. Congestion pricing is finally giving New York a way to manage traffic, boost the economy, and invest in the future. Killing it now would hurt millions who rely on transit every single day. So for now, the cameras are on, the tolls are in place, and NYC is moving forward, with or without Washington's blessing. Stay subscribed for more videos.